Hola a todos. Hey everyone. It's Clue Tarot. Så idag tänkte jag göra meddelanden inför helgen. Jag hade egentligen tänkt göra det på svenska, spanska och engelska, men han verkligen inte. Så att det får bli på engelska. Hoppas det går bra denna gång. Hola a todos. Bueno, había pensado hacer mensajes para el fin de semana para todos, pero lo siento, no lo he alcanzado, así que los haré en inglés esta vez. Y bueno, ojalá comprendáis, y si no, bueno, no os inquietéis que el tarot para la próxima semana ya lo subiré a más tardar el lunes o el martes, ¿vale? So, I thought I got this new oracle deck, which is called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook, and I did some spreads on myself and really like these. And now I'm not gonna have time to read the whole book for you, for each card and for each sign, but I thought I'm gonna use my intuition. I'm gonna shuffle for each sign, and then we'll just shortly talk about a card that comes up, which is a message for you for this weekend. First of all, I wanted to begin this time. I already smudged myself, so I wanted to smudge you. And obviously I smudged the cards, and I've also meditated on them to clean them and to like tune them into my energy and my spirit guides, and spirit's the same for everyone, but yeah, there you go. Alright, might as well smudge myself a bit, and the cards again. Why not the book as well? Right, so I'm gonna begin with Aquarius. So, Spirit, can you help me out, please? Are there any messages for Aquarius for the weekend? Something just gonna think about messages. What's happening? Aquarius, please. For Aquarius days for the weekend. Okay, obviously this one wants to come up. Right. Okay, Aquarius. So your message for the weekend is trickery. Right. I'm gonna read this what it says, and hopefully you'll find this guidance of good use. All right, trickery. These cards are all the border is in the color of the chakra that is talked about or affected. So instantly I see that this has to do with your heart chakra. So it's gonna have to do something with your heart, with feelings, relationships perhaps. Right. Trickery. Right, okay, so trickery, it says like this. The message goes like this. Trickery. Notice here that there may be manipulation because of fear of being rejected. There is no evil intent, only a deep desire to be loved. This card may also indicate that you should practice asking for your true heart's desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. Right, so Aquarius, this goes for you. That don't be afraid of being rejected. I guess that's a message for the weekend. Yeah. right. Okay, so, well, it's a short read, and I'll do the weeklies as usual for the upcoming week. Right, so the deck looks like this. You see all of the colors from the chakra. Right, so moving on to Pisces then. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Any messages, Spirit, for Pisces this upcoming week, please? Messages for Pisces. All right. Right, so your message for the weekend is impatience. Right, so I'm gonna read that one, but it's blue, which means it has to do with your throat chakra. The chakra of being creative, standing your ground. All right, so impatience. Impatience. Right, so Pisces, here goes your message. Impatience. Your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with energy and not in front of it. So move with the energy, not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. Right, so I guess you're trying to be creative, but you have to let go of control. Everything comes in divine timing. So please work on your impatience. That's the message for Pisces this weekend. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, moving on to Libra. Okay, thanks. So they got two messages. Libra. I'm not sure. I tend to get mixed up with the Spanish and Swedish. Anyhow, all right. So you got two messages. The first one you see here is faith. Looks to me like the border is purple. So this, I guess, we're gonna make sure that I tell you the right thing. I think it has to do with your third eye. Then we got perfection, which has a red border. So this is about the root chakra. All right. So let's start with the first one, faith. Purple. Right. Right, yes. It has to do with the third eye. Okay. Faith. We are all wounded. Oh, sorry for my voice. We are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily, while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You're meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It's time to deliver your message. All right, so they're asking for you to have faith, to move on even though you may be wounded or maybe feeling hurt. Right. Then we got perfection, which was the root chakra. Perfection. There we go. Right, okay, so perfection. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. All right, so this, I guess it's asking you to... it's asking you to, I would say, to try being more humble. that you're struggling with being perfect, but also having compassion with others, being kind to others. And they're asking you to at least try to get the balance and to, well, they tell you remain kind and unattached of an outcome. So don't focus on status, how much money you have, or how well your career is going. That's really not that important. I know it might be important to some, but in the long run, we're all gonna die, move on. So I guess they're asking you to let go of that need to be perfect all the time. All right, thank you, Spirit. So, moving on to Aries. All right. Okay, Aries. Messages for Aries this upcoming weekend, please. All right, thanks. Was quick enough. Okay, so your message, Aries, for the upcoming weekend is complacency. And this one has to do with root chakra, complacency. All right, complacency. So, life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build on someone else's? Sadness and an inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It's time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. All right, so having to do with the root has to do with your what you really want, your base of like safety, security, your feeling, your like basic needs, and you really have to go back and think as they tell you to. Are you really trying to follow your own path, your own dreams, or are you trying to follow or even hijack someone else's? I guess you have to really try like to go inwards and like really think, meditate on what your path is supposed to be and follow that dream, because that's gonna light you up, and that's exactly what Spirit wants. Right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so moving on to Taurus. Right, for the weekend, just for... No, were any messages? When I do that, I ask and they tell me no, okay? My guides. All right. So, Taurus. Messages for Taurus this upcoming weekend, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. All right. Taurus. Oh, you got guilt. And this has to do with the second chakra, with the sacral chakra. The one that has to do with our feeling in a group, our feeling of belonging. This is also like the sexual chakra, I'd say. Right? Okay, so guilt. This card indicates deep caring and protection from emotional hurt through standing strong in your emotions. There is a great inner resolve here. Once your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you. Reclaim your life. Right, so they're really asking you to stand strong in your emotions, to embrace your emotions, and then from that try to discern what has happened, because then once you made up your mind about how if it's about another person, how does that person make you feel? And if it's bad, you're gonna see that maybe that person tried to manipulate you, or the other way around. If it's good, then you'll see then maybe it's meant to be, or whatever. This could apply to work, it can apply to family members, I don't know, but they're trying to ask you to let go of guilt, get in touch with your emotions, and reclaim your life. Right. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Right, so on to Gemini. All right, so Gemini for the weekend. Oh. Okay, one more. Yes, okay, one more for Gemini. One more for Gemini for the weekend. Message, please. Okay, so you got two more. They wanted me to keep on shuffling. Right, so, okay, so you got, the first one you got confusion, which is the crown chakra on top of your head, or of your head. So obviously it has to do with your mind. Then you got enlightenment, which has to do with your solar plexus, your stomach. And you also got mysticism, which has to do with your third eye. Interesting. I'm gonna put these ones together because they're, the top of the head and the third eye is sort of go together. If you think of parts of the body. Okay, confusion then, crown chakra. Right. So when you're in the unknown, it may be little comfort to know that you're safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It will come. All right, so hang in there. Don't do anything rash. You're confused right now, so you have to let inspiration in and clarity in. So hang in there. Sit tight. All right? Okay, so then you got mysticism. Right, third eye, which normally has to do with clarity. All right, so this is a time of trusting in the unknown. You already sense the answer, even if it's not apparent. Do not ask others what they see, for you alone can see into the heart of the matter. Trust your intuitive powers to guide you. Right, so clarity and intuition, obviously. So this is like they're asking you to surrender and trust. Use your intuition, which then obviously leads you maybe to hearing your guides, or at least following the guidance and your intuition. You cannot go wrong, right? So, and finally, Gemini, we've got enlightenment, which has to do with your solar plexus, your stomach, which has to do with your, with the way you view yourself, with your confidence, right? Enlightenment. So, the opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in Topaz. A journey of true destiny is the vibrational energy here. Regal gold and earthly brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide others. Right, so you have to, I guess you're about to make a decision or you're doing that already. But I guess it's the correct one because it's going to lead you to a higher vibration and your experience will guide others. So once you just, make up your mind, you trust your intuition, it's going to lead you to the right decision. Right. Okay, Gemini. Right, so then let's move on to Cancer. Cancer. Right, thanks. Right, so Cancer. Any messages for Cancer for the upcoming weekend, please? Stop, okay? Oh, okay. Trickery. Like Aquarius got it as well. So you got trickery. Okay, I'm gonna read that one for you in case you press this timestamp and you didn't hear what I told Aquarius. But this has to do with your heart chakra, with feelings. And it goes like this, the message. Notice here that there may be manipulation because of fear of being rejected. There is no evil intent, only a deep desire to be loved. This card may also indicate that you should practice asking for your true heart's desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. All right, so this card is obviously asking you to like jump in, take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid of being rejected, of other people's resentment. I guess you have to take a good look like within and try to follow that. What do you want to do? Otherwise you could see that you've been manipulated. So you gotta embrace the emotions coming. You're such an emotional sign. I know, I'm a Cancer. So you gotta receive changes. You gotta receive be in the feelings, and then I guess you'll get clarity of the situation, the way you're supposed to go, who are gonna cheer on you, and who's not simply gonna like make it, because it's up to you. Okay. All right, so Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so that'll be interesting for me as well. Right, Spirit, what do you got for Leo this upcoming weekend? Any messages, please, for Leo? Okay, right. One card fell onto my lap. Instinct. Right. Recognize this. Instinct. Okay, so this one has to do with the crown chakra, the mind. Well, mind or head. Instinct. Right, okay. So, instinct. Wolf or white light. So, to step into the light will let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. So this is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know which role you're in. Right, so it's time to step into the light. Let go, try to like quieten your mind and just let go. Use your instinct, intuition, and hopefully you get in tune with your guides and angels and their guidance. That's what they are trying to tell you, Leo. All right, so thank you. So Virgo. So any messages for Virgo, please? For the upcoming weekend. Messages for Virgo right now. Okay, thanks. Guilt. All right, another sign got this one as well. I don't remember exactly which one. Oh, I think it was Taurus. All right, so guilt. This one has to do with the sacral chakra, with the second one. And it tells you, the message is the following. So this card indicates deep caring and protection from emotional hurt through standing strong in your emotions. There is great inner resolve here. Once your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you. So reclaim your life. Right, so let go of any guilt you might have, and it's time to reclaim your life. And I guess, well, they're telling you to stand strong in your emotions, and then you'll sort of discern and you'll see if you've been manipulated. And then I guess you can heal that and let go. Right, thank you, Spirit. Right, on to Scorpio. Right, any messages for Scorpio for this upcoming weekend, please? Messages for Scorpio for this upcoming weekend. All right, you got facade. This one has to do with your solar plexus, your stomach, which has to do with confidence, the way you feel about yourself. Okay, facade, let's see. All right, so personal comfort comes with this metallic energy and a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. So being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. Right, so I guess, I don't know if you're struggling with your personal comfort and some earthly values and matters. But it's also representing your care for others. But what they are trying to like really set that a bit aside and focus on yourself. Well, and rethink your journey. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? All right, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got 2 signs left. Let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Any messages for Sagittarius this upcoming weekend, please? All right, you've got passion. This card has to do with your second chakra, the sacral chakra, the sexual chakra. And let's see what the message is. Well, passion. Okay, so this card indicates creative focus and an ability to ignite the passion necessary to manifest what you desire. The power of Amber. This is Princess of Amber. The power of Amber is that focused emotion can create anything, for it brings the gift of emotional discipline. So I guess this is a bit like you're going to bring out your passion. You're going to get eyes on the prize and go get it. They're asking you to focus and go get it, whatever you want. Bring out the passion for it. Ignite the passion. Right, and finally, but not least, okay, so finally we got Capricorn. Right, any messages for Capricorn, please, for the upcoming weekend? Okay, Capricorn, we got 2. All right, so I think they're in this order. Yeah. Okay, so we got confusion. This one has to do with your heart chakra. No, what am I saying? the other one has to do with that. I was thinking about that one and looking, I'm sorry. Okay, so confusion has to do, this gray border means it has to do with the crown chakra, which we can guess, thinking that confusion has to do with the mind. All right, so the message goes like this. So when you are in the unknown, it may be little comfort to know that you're safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It'll come. Right, so they're asking you to hang in there. And hang in there and wait for the inspiration, the clarity to come. Because it will come. Don't do anything rash. Just hang in there, stay, and wait it out. Right, then we got wisdom. This one has to do with your heart chakra, with a green border. So, wisdom, heart chakra. Let's look for that one. Right, wisdom, heart chakra. Sage. So this is the earth green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed it may be needed. All right, so this message is asking you to bring out the wisdom you have inside your heart, to be patient, to accept what you cannot change. Choose simply to be wise, and because you have the ability to bring serenity to the situation that may be bothering you. It says here to any situation, so I mean, bring that out. Especially if you're confused, you have the power to bring out serenity anyways. You have to just remain patient and accept the situation. All right, with that said, I really enjoyed being here shortly while my kid was taking a bath. Not alone, obviously. I mean, he's being supervised. So thank you for listening, and it's been a blast using this new oracle card, so I'm gonna use it again soon, I think. It's called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards Deck Guidebook. All right, thank you everyone. Have a good weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.